Welcome back to the channel. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Today is a good day for boxing news. So let's get right into it. Tszyu versus Tony Harrison. It's not what we asked for, but it's what we got. Tim was on track to fighting Jermell Charlo, but that was cancelled because of a broken hand or wrist by Charlo. That got me down a bit because I was really looking forward to seeing Charlo back in the ring since Tszyu called him out. For me, I thought that would be a great fight for as long as it lasted. I felt Charlo would have won the fight because of his power, but I thought Tim with his toughness and aggressive style would give Charlo trouble early in the fight. And from there you never really know what could happen. But I still gave Charlo the edge. With that said, Tim was left blowing in the wind without a partner, so I thought they would just push back the fight until Charlo got better. But like the soldier, Tim he just picked another dance partner, and here we are. I thought it would have made more sense if Tim would have just have a tune-up fight in the meantime. But no, he picks a man who once beat Jermell Charlo, Tony "Suburbad" Harrison. Wow, how about that nerve? Maybe he knows something we don't, because by picking Harrison to fight he's risking it all. As far as getting all those belts, because if he loses, he probably won't get a shot at those belts for a while again, and maybe never. And he's fighting in his homeland. That won't happen again if he loses. This is a huge gamble he's taking. But if he wins, it will really pay off for him. And say he has arrived at 154. As far as the fight goes, Tony Harrison is a boxer. That's what he does, box and move. Tim is a brawler. What makes this a great fight is Harrison is on his way out, and Tim is on his way up. Both have something to prove to themselves and to the boxing world. To me, I think this will be one of those great sleeper fights that no one expected, that could even end in a draw. I seen the press with both of them. They were real respectful of each other, and that's a good sign. But as far as that goes, this is how I see it. In the early rounds, maybe, through 6 or 7 I can see Harrison having the advantage, boxing moving, keeping his back off the ropes. But as the fight goes on, and he slows down, I see a small window Tim might be able to take advantage of, only if he can keep up his volume of punches. Because if he can slow down Harrison enough, and make this his kind of fight, a tough man contest, that is his best chance of winning. Let's face it, he is not going to outbox Harrison. That is not what he does, because if it comes down to just a pure boxing match, Harrison walks away with an easy decision victory. So I can't see Tim trying to make this a boxing match with Harrison. That would be just plain stupid on his part and trainers. So I don't expect that. Tim has to make this fight ugly. Lots of pressure, holding, strong-arming. A cut or two wouldn't hurt. Make Harrison have to work the whole fight. It's going to be a great fight. And the good thing about it, there are really no good fights that are being made now that will be able to distract from it. In the end, I see a great fight. But I think Harrison will be just a little bit better that night. And I think he wins by decision. Now my thoughts, as courageous as it was for Tim to make this fight. I think it was not a smart move on his part. Tony Harrison is not a tune-up, and he will be the favorite coming in. Tim has too much to lose taking a fight like this. If I were advising him, I would not have taken this fight. I would have waited on Charlo and fought for undisputed and control of the division. Tony Harrison is a high-risk, low-reward fight if I ever seen one. If he pulls this off, he gets Fighter of the Year, just on the guts he and his team had to take this fight. The good thing is, let's give Tim a standing ovation for his courage, because you have cowards like Terrence Crawford, with all these so-called skills, ducking a chance at greatness. Maybe cowards like Crawford will grow a pair and step up to the plate. Well done, Tim, and hope all goes well for you. And thank you again. Well, that's all for now. This Reno Knows Boxing. I'm out. Please like and subscribe. Go big fights.